what are all these?
What
things?
is everything here?
What's everything?
Okay. These are all of our vessels for the beer. This is our grain, a 2-row barley. I'll give it a taste. It's very biscuity. This is our grain mill right here. These are the hops that we're using here. My little scale right here for measuring all my weights. My brew book, this is where all my recipes and everything are. My friend Saeed actually, for Christmas, surprised us with a starter beer making kit. It came with like a 7-gallon bucket and a 5-gallon pot. This is a 15-gallon pot, so it was, it's pretty small. And I started out boiling on my stove in the kitchen. Within a month or two, I had already started buying more equipment, and it was January. So 6 months, and I've made 14 different beers, 2 different ciders, and Allie's gone through 2 different types of wine also. So we've gone a little crazy.
We were in the kitchen, still brewing in the kitchen at the time, and I look down and I see the cat bowls that have little paw prints in them. It's like, what about catastrophic brewing? Because our first brew, we actually had a boil over.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, well, we had a catastrophe the first time we did it, and we have 2 cats. So it just kind of developed into that.
We're rolling.
Even soak. You don't want any huge clumps or dough balls, rather.
We're recirculating, or Vorlaufing, if you want to get German about it.
That's the color that it's going to be. It's a little darker. Got a nice amber hue to it.
So sparging is adding hot water back to the mash to get the last traces of sugars out of it. It's magic that makes the beer clear. Yeah! So this is normally where we'd add the yeast. However, this batch is destined to become a beer cider hybrid, and we don't currently have the cider on hand, so we can just pretend that that happened. It's nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for teaching us something. That was cool.
Awesome.
It'll be great when it's done.
All right. To Chicago. Woo!
Yeah, he's still got a pack.
All right, so it is 4:30 p.m. and we have an 8-hour drive ahead of us to Chicago. So, you are damned straight. I got my comfy PJs on. Normally, there would have been a slow time lapse of driving, and then maybe one of the sun going down, but I completely neglected to do all of that, so it's just gonna be, boom, me talking, and then maybe just driving to Chicago, and then probably crashing at my friend Scott's place, going to sleep. So that'll be boring. I'll try to talk about some stuff I've been meaning to talk about for a while, and have either put it off or recorded earlier and then messed up the audio because the mic in my phone is still not fixed. As you may have figured out, the trip is still ongoing. The trip is going to end on August 1st as we spend the next 4 weeks or so driving back to San Diego. This is the only time in my entire life I'm going to have a chance to do something like this. So, as I've always liked to say, go big or go home. Except we currently are going home. But we went big first and then we went home. Okay, back to the car. Back to the car. Where I lived all day. Okay, so this is the worst. One thing you could do to help us is if you're a musician or produce music or have a band or something, or know someone and can make instrumental tracks, please send them to us. Please email me. Please email daniel@internetadventureclub.com and title us something about music, because looking up music to use in these vlogs takes up so much time that I wish I didn't have to spend doing this. Okay, back to the time lapse now.